कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. I'm convinced by the guy who came on screen before just now. He's a great salesman. I'm convinced I want to go and buy the Volvo. Shreyas, you said you picked up 2 already.
I already have 3. I'm trying to sell one to you.
Sell to me.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I've been watching them thoroughly. They're very good cars.
Oh, washing them thoroughly, says the married man.
Yes.
Mr. Married Man.
Cars.
Yeah, the great family cars also, Aakash.
What
if you want to start your
fascinating
family.
times we live in. That you say words on a thing and then they send money to your house.
No, but I don't understand one thing.
Yeah.
You're saying family car because he got married, but this family entails children also, no? Right?
He'll get it, no?
So
The
couple-
future planning you have to do, no?
No,
Like
he's
plan
told
in
me,
advance.
Aakash has said there will be no children for the first 10 years.
First 10 years?
Yeah, he's got a 5-year plan,
That's
for the next
commendable.
5-year plan,
That's
and then the
commendable.
third 5-year plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Because the first 10 years of my marriage might be the last 10 years of human civilization.
Yeah.
also,
So,
the
it
Bharat
makes
Jodo
sense.
Yatra won't be complete. So you have to wait for that to end
Yeah.
before you start anything. No?
It's also a
It'll be
great car
ridiculous.
for friends, so don't worry. You can buy for friends.
Don't
also.
mention friends. I have a sore point about that. Experience.
Hello, friends.
Oh, you know that if you can sing
Yeah.
the Hello Friends theme track,
Yeah, I've seen the show.
I'm taking my pants off
Dude,
right
no,
now.
I was watching the show when I was
I
airing.
want the Hello Friends theme song.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. That's how
I
it
can't
is.
believe it. How can my day get worse?
Thank you.
None.
Thank you.
Wait, tell me one thing. When
I
you
didn't
were
know we
shooting,
had sound effects.
when you were shooting
That's
it,
my pant. It's so old.
when you were shooting it, was everyone thinking this is gonna win an Emmy? This is gonna do so well?
See, everyone had different thought bubbles, okay? Simon Singh was thinking, what am I doing here? Right? Fair enough. Maria Goretti was saying, oh shit, Hindi. Kunal was thinking, will Arshad Varsi bring kebabs today or not?
That's
He
great.
was on the phone always trying to organize the food, you know? I mean,
That's great.
He was really
That's
true to him.
yeah, you
true to
need-
himself,
yeah,
you know?
correct,
I mean,
yeah.
never in the moment,
need someone
never
like
in
him.
the scene, never have. Yeah.
I would say one of the most important people on set would be Kunal then.
You know, you're joking about this, but I don't know if Aakash agrees. For long shoots, long days at shoot and all that, if the guy doesn't care about food, the production guy, you're screwed really. It's
Yeah,
a very, very important factor. People
Very true.
Dude, late lunch is a big no-no on set, yeah? Like
Late lunch-
they do late lunch and all that.
थोड़ा सा you know interest
Yeah.
ले लो ना कि
Exactly.
what do you want
Huh.
I know the budgets are less but you can still give us something in that limited budget
Dude, sometimes like on sets, no, they'll have like mutton gravy for lunch.
which is by the way runs
dude,
out huh?
you have a
the
full-
plum food
correct,
runs
correct,
out so you
correct,
need
correct.
to be told also
But also you have a full day of working ahead. You
Yeah.
can't have mutton like Rogan Josh for
but the
for
worst
lunch.
part boss you're in front of camera which is the least work what about that poor
Yeah.
technician
Yeah, exactly.
who's loading things and all
Exactly.
they eat
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much rice
Absolutely.
so much dal so much everything and then they continue working and they're burping away and farting
Yeah,
away
yeah,
and we have to listen to all that
I was an
अरे
extra
silence
on a
यार
ad once.
shoot चल रहा है यहाँ पे shot चल रहा है यहाँ पे लोग भाग
Love
रहे
scene,
हैं।
love
I was
scene.
an extra on a set once. I was an Airtel.
that's a
Har Ek
podcast
Friend
yeah
Zarur
Akash and you're
Hota
not
Hai.
an extra you're one of the main 7 to 8 come on
No.
yeah.
So I remember this thing that the lead actor and the main actors, the face actors, so to speak, had a separate catering, and everybody else had a
That's
separate.
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, yeah.
That's horrible.
They
Yeah.
do that sometimes.
Yeah.
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 And I remember I spent the entire day hoping that I would get the
The invite.
food. Like, you know, 'cause like the whole all of us had one vanity, and the main actor had one vanity to himself. And we were passing by that food every time, and every time we were like, "Yaar, ye to mast lag
You know,
raha
I
hai."
have
Ye
this-
log- and just fascinated.
I have this dream, okay, that I am on set of like a Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan movie or something, okay? I'm like doing some sidey role or something. But they get so impressed.
Brahmastra wasn't that the same film?
Yeah, same, basically.
उसमें था ना
So I was a set of Brahmastra. I was like,
I don't know. Didn't want to bring it up.
thinks he's Ranbir Kapoor. That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
I
correct.
said he's there.
Yeah. Married Alia. So my dream is.
Acha, Cyrus and Antariksh, I have a bone to pick with y'all.
अरे पर dream तो बोलने दे मेरे
Of
को.
all the people I called to my marriage,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Amit didn't go.
Not Amit.
I was there, man.
No.
You were too busy. Like I couldn't say hi.
I got the day wrong because I thought there were 2 functions and I told Amit we'll go for this function. The function's over yesterday. It was Monday and I asked him on Tuesday morning. So I did screw up the date because I thought we'll go together in
Yeah.
the evening. The Taj one, the Taj Mahal one.
I mean,
Okay?
Well practiced.
Cyrus's
No, I swear,
excuse.
you can ask Amit. You can ask.
I'm gonna stick to my excuse because Cyrus's excuse sucks.
Your excuse is you live in Powai. That's fair enough.
yeah.
He should have sent you the invite.
Was it because you weren't confident about the food? You thought it was extras food. You didn't know.
No.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to get an invite to Akash's personal.
No.
Suhagrat. You wanted a Suhagrat.
Yes.
Food eating.
I told Aakash, do the right thing and send him a Zoom link and let him join from Powai. What is it making a guy come to Taj, South Bombay? Yaar, pagal ho jayega bichara.
Yes.
And he's anyway.
I didn't even call him to Taj. I called him to Khar. I called him to the thing that was happening across the
The
bloody
secondary
office.
one.
Yeah.
The secondary
So-
one.
Yeah.
You didn't make the main one, huh, boss?
The thing is, I was in Powai that day.
You're always in Powai. Finish your story, na?
Yeah. That's my story.
Shah Rukh Khan picture.
Nothing,
You're
and
in
now
the
it's
movie.
gone. Now the moment is gone.
Your dream.
My dream was I'll
Good
be on.
only.
I'm on set with an Amitabh Shah Rukh movie or whatever, and they get so I'm just an extra, but they get so impressed by me for whatever reason that they invite me
What
for
could be
lunch
the
into
reason?
their trailer.
See, this is the problem with the
So I'm
story.
having-
The reason I'm not able to get.
Yeah, I'm
What
having
could
like
be the reason?
my dream is to have like
You
lavish
stamp on
lunches
Amitabh
on
Bachchan's
set
foot and he
with
goes like,
Amitabh Bachchan.
that could be a reason.
शाबाश बेटा आओ lunch करो हमारे साथ.
मैं उठ गया.
But how are you impressing them? It's
Or
not.
to turn it into a
How am I impressing them?
It's not
Just
acting. It's
regular
not acting.
conversation.
Your banter's so
But
good that
just
they're
like,
like.
not to burst
Yeah, yeah.
your bubble,
Yes.
but like if an A-list actor calls you to the trailer, I mean,
That sounds a
not
little odd. Yes.
particularly.
I mean, let's not
Yeah.
put everyone, the entire industry down. They're not
And
all
if an
creeps.
A-list
You don't have to be.
A-list director means only one thing. You're not getting the part. But I was just thinking, Salman was famous for being quite generous with his trailer and
Rushdie.
food. Both of them. Because Gopal who did Tere Naam, who works on our show, he was telling us, everybody's like, go say hi to Salman because he's so generous. He'll say, come on, khana kha. You know,
correct,
he's that type of
Dude,
guy.
kebabs from Salman's
Yeah,
house
yeah.
are like a very common thing on set.
He likes to kill out people. It's like his style and all that. So you need to be in the frame. You can't be out of the frame because then he don't see you. So you have to suddenly notice.
Stories are to be believed.
Huh.
If
Yeah.
stories are to be believed, there was this sandwich guy or a chaat
Yeah.
guy that
Film
he
City.
really liked.
Film City. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the ones he's now imported into his house.
Yeah, from Film
Oh,
City,
wow.
na? There was one
This-
guy who used to eat the
Oh,
chaat
yeah,
from,
okay.
and then he go on.
Yeah.
Now he's like a home chef for
He
Salman.
just got them, dude. Antariksh, he just got them. He just went like, I like you, you will be at my house
Yeah.
from now on.
And that's one more Khan he has to support. No, just
That's great, yeah.
Now, if I want to eat that sandwich, I have to go to his house.
yeah, sorry, Baba.
Yeah.
And that's tough.
अभी
huh?
बोलो क्या
That's tough.
क्या extra food, क्या
Yeah.
extra food.
But
Can you take me with you after?
Yeah, when he calls me
Because
once I impress
the
Salman.
Watchman in Galaxy
he calls me.
Apartments is also being launched in a movie. So you can't even get to him. Man. You have to be damn careful.
Like I was watching this video with Rajkumar Santoshi, who's the director of Andaz Apna Apna.
Rajkumar Santoshi, who never completed any film. He's famous for that.
Andaz Apna Apna.
Yeah, but after that, every other film just gets
really?
shelved in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was watching a 25 years of Andaz Apna Apna interview with
Because
Rajiv
nothing else
Hasan.
released, so they are just watching
Yeah,
it
correct.
again.
Was it-
But it's much more than 25 years.
Yeah. But no, I watched it when it came out, like 2-3 years
sorry.
back now.
We've killed the momentum of the
What
story
is
now.
this? Let me just
With our
finish.
petty minds trying to find all the
And-
fault in it, yeah.
And one of the stories from set was that on the set, right, Andaz Apna Apna, you would always have like great food and all, apparently, because back in the day, that used to be a lot easier to do.
Like, India
And-
was a good country with lots of food. What is your point?
No, so, the kebabs would come from Salman's house,
Oh.
and biryani would come every day from Amir's house.
Oh.
Okay, so what a set!
Nice.
What a fucking.
So I would say
sexy,
that
awesome,
tells
great
you
food
that
set.
Amir is a bit cheaper. It's clear because kebabs
He's
by the
using
plate
cheap
will
rice
cost
also,
a
not
lot more.
basmati rice.
But no, exactly. Biryani by the kilo, you'll start getting it cheaper by the dozen. Sort of.
Yeah,
I am impressed with Amir.
No, but it depends.
he
No?
saved
Like,
his
what
money.
if they're like huge pieces of mutton in the biryani?
No, they
Also, it's mutton
it
biryani.
can't be
Amir's
one
house
rate
just
no, by
has
the kilo.
bigger vessels, right? Like maybe Amir's house just has more vessels. You know what I mean? 'Cause it takes a bunch of vessels to make a biryani.
Are you calling
Kebab
Amir an
is just
empty
like
vessel?
burger enemies and
Huh.
yeah.
Calling him richer. He has more vessels at home than Salman.
I can't believe the podcast is now discussing who's got more generosity in their heart.
Yeah.
At a time when our politicians are doing their best to walk across the country and
Yes.
unite an opposition to
How's
fight
it going?
against
Yeah?
the
I
BJP.
wonder how far he's
See,
reached.
the big criticism here, and it's quite funny, is that they've put 18 days for Kerala, okay, and 2 days for UP. So the CPIM, who's the biggest critic now of Congress, says, what the hell? The biggest state is UP, and you spend 2 days there, but
Yeah.
smaller state like Kerala, 18 days. So I was thinking,
Because
if
they don't
you're-
feel safe,
don't travel
no,
and
in
tourism
UP.
wise, if I give you 20 days and say, okay, go to UP and go to Kerala, how would you divide it? I mean, come on, man.
20 days in Kerala.
Kerala makes sense.
What guy will be 19 days in Varanasi and then I'll just jog to Cochin? No, no.
Yeah, man. One of those places is way more scenic than the other place, so you can take a hint. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well,
That was very
so
good.
don't blame him.
Akash, you're making us think. We don't like that. We're three juvenile comedians here. Please don't come here with a sophisticated thought process.
That's what
Did I tell you? Did I tell you the Prime Minister crashed my honeymoon?
What?
What?
Yes.
Like same hotel?
This is a
Same country.
factoid.
Same country, India.
Same hotel.
What?
Same hotel in Kerala. I did not know.
That's impressive. Yeah. Oh, nice.
That this is
Congrats.
a thing.
Two Gujaratis in the same hotel.
Yeah.
You go, this is what I tell you, they have the same travel agent. I tell you all the time, the same travel agent.
But how? Wait, what hotel was this? Can you tell us?
We went
It's
to
not
Taj
going to be
Mahal
a
for the
2-star,
honeymoon.
by the way, Silverie. Don't think, oh, it's
How-
deluxe.
You don't know what if Prime Minister said like doing
No,
budgeted travel.
GDP not doing well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will save money. No going
We can't
to
use
fancy
too much
hotel.
money of our taxpayers. Yeah. Sorry. Please go
Akash,
ahead.
bolna.
But ideally, that maybe he would have lived at a state guest house or something. But no, he wanted to live
Yeah.
in a 5-star.
Yeah.
So he lived in a 5-star.
Which becomes a state guest
And they had
house.
all the
They
old-
occupy it, it becomes a state guest house. Huh.
Yeah. Then they had all the presidential suites and all booked, and we didn't know he was coming. We just were like, wow, यहाँ पे बहुत cops आता है. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
love
the day
stand-up
we came
comedians.
in.
Stand-up comedians get a lot of respect.
I know
Dude,
the
it is
problems
such
you
a
have with.
paranoid experience.
We know the problems you have with
Akash
cops.
was waving.
Akash.
Akash was waving to the people. Like, yeah.
Yes, yes. यार मेरे लिए
And
ये
then
सब
suddenly
लोग
came,
मैंने इतना
but-
सिक्योरिटी नहीं चाहिए रिलैक्स करो guys कर दो yeah
But it turns out that his helicopter pilots had seen my videos and were fans. So I was pretty happy.
oh did you get
Yeah.
a free ride in the
Yeah,
helicopter
I wish,
That would've
dude,
been
I
awesome.
wish it
But they
turns
came and
out he
spoke
had
to
to
you.
go
The
somewhere.
helicopter pilot came and spoke to you.
then the honeymoon would have been
Yeah,
worth it
I met a fair bit of the staff, dude, because everybody was having dinner downstairs in Taj only. So like 200 आदमी का ऐसा वो गुजराती में बोलते हैं ना जमनवार करते हैं ना ऐसा सबको
हाँ.
बुला के ऐसा community
200,
ऐसा हो रहा था
200
पूरा
people
नीचे.
for one helicopter. This is as bad as Valkeshwar.
Dude,
What's
they
going
had
on?
I'm telling you, they have people hanging off the helicopter also. Like it's ridiculous.
That's some
And the boat isn't even operational. It just floats. so I
that's some
don't know.
third cousin who's working as an intern. He had to give the job. Yeah.
Did you find any other state secrets?
And how did it affect your sexuality in the sense that you're there for the honeymoon and all that? I mean,
and then you see the hot
It was
prime
very
minister
stressful, dude.
and the helicopter pilot, that does a thing for a lot of people.
You know, at first I felt very intimidated because, how will my wife still find me attractive?
Fair question.
Because,
Yeah.
when there is such presence in the building.
Power is the ultimate aphrodisiac. You don't have to convince me.
No, I'm
Done.
wondering even without the
Yeah,
presence,
yeah.
how does she? Like
Yeah,
even
that-
that answer we don't
yeah.
know yet.
This is a very important question.
He
yes.
complicates it more.
I glad of you to bring it up like that,
Nice,
point blank, and
nice.
let's get it out of the way.
Yes.
Really.
but how's marriage life been since like it was what 3 weeks
What,
now
you-
3 weeks
What do you think happens? You turn
It's
green.
too early to tell.
Arey, but 3 weeks mein how has it been has anything changed at all like
No,
room
tell us
arrangements
what
sofa
are the fights?
arrangements
Are there any fights? We want to hear that. We don't know how happy you are. If you're happy, fuck you. Nobody cares. But if you're not happy, tell us.
Yeah. No fights as such. We're pretty cohesive as a unit here, and we like doing very mundane things with each other. So that is.
Oh
the
God,
safe
that
thing.
sounds
Oh,
sexually
you keep doing
vulgar.
mundane
she's sitting next to you right now okay I
I'll
get
do a
it.
mundane thing with you, Silverie. Silverie, come on my lap. I want to do some mundane things.
Okay, fair.
What adjective would you use
like
for the
read
first
books
3
and
weeks after marriage? Mundane, is that a word?
Coma.
Coma.
Yeah.
Comatose.
For me, it was terrible because we dated for a long time, 6 years on and off and all that for a long time.
Right.
But we didn't live in the same room.
Oh.
When we live in the same room for more than like one day or one night or one weekend somewhere or whatever, it's a whole different experience.
Correct.
So by day 3, she started telling me what to
Right.
do. I was like, what the fuck, man? You lose your democracy. You think 2014 was bad? This was much worse. 2001 was much worse for me. I got
Had you ever gone on a vacation or something? Like, had you all not gone on a trip?
No, we
before
have
together?
spent a lot of nights together where she pleasured herself because I'm not good at that shit. But that doesn't count, bro. It's like a date, nah. You go on a date, your mouth smells good, all that.
Correct.
You're exposed only when you're not in the
Early
process
morning,
of
you
trying to,
Early morning when you wake up.
Caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, even early morning when you wake up, if it's just one night or one weekend somewhere, or she used to come. My house was a liberal house. Women could come and go because my dad knew no one would sleep with me. He was like, please come, baby, please come, sit.
Coming for some water. Then
Yeah, whatever. Maybe he'll get lucky. My son is so ugly. What do I care? Yeah. But I'm telling you, the third or fourth day, he's right. Actually, when you're actually living in the same room, and then slowly she takes over, or somebody else takes over, and like towel on the bed, which is my famous problem. But I've never thought of the towel on the bed till she told me.
Wow.
Imagine so many years of my sister left when I was about 14 or something. So towel on the bed till from 14 to 29, 15 years without thinking. Towel on the bed. Towel on the bed.
No, but I am the one who has a problem with the towel on the bed.
Oh, I should have
So
married
that way
your
it
wife.
works out very well. Yeah.
You're my Chinappa. Chinappa is my worst roommate.
Yeah.
My worst roommate. Because he was like, he and Kunal are similar, but he's worse than Kunal in the sense they're very fastidious, clean everything, pick up everything. They're
But
not
good,
men.
no, he cleans on your behalf also.
Yeah, they do, but they make the man in you feel bad. And the man in you is the raw caveman who scratches his balls and sits with his legs spread and doesn't wear clothes and digs his nose and orders food and eats it anywhere. I mean, I like to hang out with those kind of...
I love your idea of masculinity.
That's
Digging nose,
masculinity.
amazing.
Andrew Tate, where are you when I need
It's
you,
just-
mate?
it-
Really.
It just implies that you need itch guard, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah, but that you don't apply.
That is the idea of men.
As a friend, you don't apply that because that's taking a liberty, I would think. I mean, hi, Nikhil. Do you have the itch guard? No, I think that would be too much. Yeah. Why we digress? It's his marriage we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have to ask the wife.
No, I'm fine. It's good. It's great.
No, we have to ask the wife.
Continue.
Akash is never going to tell us. We have to get her
I mean,
perspective.
what is she going to say?
See, now
She's not gonna-
she's
No, because she inherits the family also. As of now, they're still living at home. All these little dynamics come into
Oh,
place.
okay,
It's
sure.
that simple.
Yeah.
Will she come on as a guest on one of the
That's true,
episodes?
but she's a trooper, dude. She's an absolute trooper.
It's
when
day
it
one,
comes to
beta. It's
the-
day one, week one, month one. Talk to me in 5 years. You'll see trooper when she wants to change the chandelier or the color of the hall or change the chairs or mattresses.
Yeah.
But we designed the room together, and
That's all she's got is the
great.
room.
Like, we had a great.
But like any other politician, she will want more than the room. Tomorrow she'll want the second room, then the
Right.
parents' room, then the hall, then your ancestral home, then your very beard. Everything will be taken by
Yeah.
her. You'll have nothing, beta. You'll
No,
be
no
stripped
prenup,
of
right? Perfect.
honor,
Great.
dignity,
Works
class. You'll.
Okay, by the way, India doesn't have prenups, huh? Just FYI.
Oh, really?
They
Shit.
aren't binding in India.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
so we actually were contemplating whether or not to get a prenup, and then we found out कि कोई
ये
point ही
point
नहीं
ही
है
नहीं
because India में valid ही
What
नहीं.
do you mean? I don't understand that. Akash, you're a lawyer also, no? By
Yeah.
trade. I mean,
Yes.
by this thing studying.
Qualification, yeah.
How can you say that India is not valid in India? What does that mean?
I mean, the court does not see it as a enforceable
But if you and I come onto a
document, I guess.
memory, MOU between the two of us saying this is what I want to do, how does it? It's not the. I mean, that's between us. It's a contract.
But that's why you should go get
and
married in the US.
that's between y'all. But in the case that one of you breaks the conditions in that, then who has to enforce it? The court has to enforce it, right?
Because the contract
Yeah.
has
So
been
the court
breached,
says
just
that
like
we
any
don't
other contract.
recognize this.
Law of
Yeah.
contracts.
Yeah, but I guess they don't. I don't know.
I want a prenup for the podcast, yeah. Really, sometimes I feel a lot of pain while
Bit
doing
late,
it. Yeah.
bit late, my friend.
Oh, time for Volvo XC Recharge, Shweta is saying.
XC40 Recharge.
Yeah.
That is...
No, she's written XC. But
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I'm reading the comment.
then
I
you
should
don't
not
have to
correct
read
the
it, no?
comment.
You don't
But I
have to
gave
read
you a segue to correct it.
Okay. But talking about the Volvo XC40 Recharge, let's time for
Wow.
our... It's time for
Really, Shweta's in charge now? See how these women take over
No,
our
no.
lives?
See.
Shweta was just a name. Now she's running the
She
podcast.
gave you a suggestion and then you
I'm telling
further gave me
Aakash,
another
be careful.
suggestion.
It was the room and there is the whole flat. There is the building.
Yeah.
The building committee is like, boss, kahan se aa gaya teri biwi? It was like, oh God.
Let's move on to our sustainable story of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, as we all know, that one of the biggest challenges about getting an electric vehicle is firstly the way you figuring out how to charge every time, right?
Right.
So like, how do you, if I'm going say
Yeah,
from
you
Mumbai
have
to Pune,
charge the damn.
yeah. So
So
Mumbai to Pune is
yeah.
probably close.
Do you
but
mean
Mumbai
the
to,
idea of actually putting something inside a plug point and pressing the switch? Because that's the actual process.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's
Just
for
to
regular
clarify.
appliances,
It's
that
not
is the
that
process.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
but for electric cars, it's a little different. No,
Yeah.
you have to first figure
It's the
out.
same
okay,
concept. I'm on
it is
my,
the same concept.
I'll be buying
But-
a Volvo very soon.
Wow.
Yeah,
But the
sure.
plug, but not everyone has a charger, no,
Yeah.
Cyrus? So that's what
And
he's
there are
talking
different
about.
chargers.
Yeah.
But I won't get into that. I've mastered the charger story.
Yeah, okay.
Please carry on. You
So-
worked very hard on this
Yeah.
presentation. It will take us 15 minutes to complete, by
I
which
mean,
time
if
we'll
you
take a
just
break.
let me
Rishi's
talk
already
for-
yawning. Sparsh just put his head between
30
his legs.
seconds every talk.
Sparsh is pleasuring himself. He can't take this anymore.
This is our sponsor story, by the way. So
Yeah, yeah.
let's just do it
The
properly.
sponsor themselves have moved to another podcast. And I don't blame them.
Oh God, I love this.
Oh.
Okay. So what now companies have started doing is that now exists.
India would have
A
gone electric
computational-
by the time it completes. The whole country will be electric.
What electric vehicle companies have started doing now is that now exists a computational model which
Wow.
basically
kya baat hai. English.
tells you
Wow.
on the central entertainment
way.
system of your vehicle.
Just
of
to
your
interrupt,
electric vehicle.
there's
tells
a
you.
sign being held up by one of our guys here saying with the word wow on it, and Shreyas is just reacting to that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's just reading it. Yeah. So basically, where you can figure out the computational model exists, which tells you where, if you're going to say from Mumbai to Pune, it tells you where you need to stop. So that see if you have
let me
like,
so
explain.
convenient.
So it gives you all the options where you can stop, where you can recharge, etc.
Also, like it also
so that you don't have
calculates-
that insecurity for long distance, because everyone's got
Yeah.
this wrong idea about
Yeah.
long distance. These cars are fantastic beasts. You know,
Correct,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not like if you full charge it, it's giving you hundreds of kilometers. It's not like 20 kilometers.
Yeah.
So there's a middle class mentality that we have in India, where you're always thinking, "ये 22 तक जाएगा, फिर मैं मर जाऊंगा, फिर मेरे को फोन करना पड़ेगा
Yeah.
माहिम से, and then Mahim Creek से boat में जाना पड़ेगा."
So-
it's just the wrong thinking. bro.
Correct. Another cool
Fucking
feature-
Scandinavian technology at its best. Sorry, you carry on.
Another cool feature of this is that say you have 100 kilometers ka range. Okay?
Yeah.
So it'll tell you within that 100 kilometers range where do you have to go
Wow.
to be able to recharge the car in time and then reach your
That's next
destination.
level. It's almost
Now
like it has
if-
a brain of its own.
Yeah, wow.
Now,
Thanks.
if it tells you have to go to Paris, for example,
Yeah.
then you know that the country has not come
Yeah.
to the electric,
Yeah.
environment situation on time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well
but
done.
Like
Great story.
if the car has self-preservation, that's great.
yeah.
Yeah,
It does.
correct.
It does. It
Right.
does.
Yeah,
And,
it's like मेरे को जिंदा रहना है, मेरे को लेके जाओ.
Yeah. And if you're the owner, if I'm the owner, for example, the car's doing the right thing, right? They don't want me to be responsible for their situation. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's fair.
And, this
Silverie,
is-
are you going to buy a Volvo?
I would love to buy an XC
I
recharge.
would love to meet who's
XC40
stopping you.
recharge.
It's not like marrying outside your community or something where your parents are saying, nahi.
Why?
can't-
Why will they say
He's
nahi?
got 9 cars. You just buy the Volvo and end the matter.
Yeah, I like that.
You
The
don't want
number
to
keeps
commit,
increasing.
he commits.
Happen,
He
no?
commits.
One of them can be an EV, Cyrus?
You want to commit to making
Yeah,
fun of politicians and all that, but you won't commit to buying the Volvo. Come on.
I commit right now.
But Antariksh is a rebel.
Yeah.
He's a
No,
rebel.
no, you don't
He's
say
a
anything.
rebel with a
No.
No, but the
fine.
rebels are the ones who are not using fossil fuels. The rebels are the ones who are using
Yeah,
electric
that's
vehicles.
right.
So,
Oh,
electric
well
vehicles.
done.
it is.
He's
Today you've been the wise one
Yeah.
amongst the four of us.
Send me the money.
No, now you're being stupid.
Do you guys ever wonder, have you ever tried to like research on how to convert like a petrol or diesel vehicle into an EV?
Yeah.
Like it's possible, but it costs
Yeah.
like, dude, like
Yeah,
2-3
you get
lakhs and
EV
all.
Someone
Which is-
tried that with the Santro,
You get EV kits
but they
too.
didn't get the feature where the car sets itself on fire.
I want to remind my vice captain that we're trying to promote the Volvo and not find some jugaad to buy something
No,
cheaper.
that's done.
So
We
now
finished the
I just
story.
want to tell him there's a time and fucking place. Okay.
Arey, we're talking about
This is
EVs as a sector.
ABC of marketing.
It's a good
okay? For God's sake. This
Talking about
Punjabi
the
mind
EV
has already
sector
gone to.
in general,
अरे मेरा दोस्त है ना
Everyone
जगताप-
wants an electric
जगताप के
car.
पास एक गराज है उसमें आप यही कर सकते हैं वही कर सकते हैं and boom you got your car.
No, I've heard extension cable लगा दी गाड़ी को तो it becomes EV. Is
Oh,
what
God.
I'm hearing, but it's wrong.
It's wrong?
Maharashtrians should not be doing anything with technology when it comes to cars. I have tried them before. It's not working. Just what is wrong with
By
you?
the way, went to one more Maharashtrian event. The food was so spicy. People were dying to leave there. You are right. Ever since you have told me, you are so right. The different
ice cream
strategies.
पाहिजे ice cream पाहिजे
Ice cream पाहिजे चला झाला ना पटकन चला भेटू पुढच्या वेळेस तुम्ही बोलवा आता आम्हाला
One place we went, the conversation was Kunal and the guy, what will I get here? Ice cream. Ice cream? Huh, but 2 flavor. And wait for the crux. Vanilla strawberry, the most boring flavors in the history of ice cream. That's it. I'm thinking, where have we gone, bro?
Let's do it.
You were
So,
telling us a riveting story about Volvo and all. And then
yeah,
moved
that's
on.
done. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 cars, Aakash. 9 cars the guy owns.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
9
okay.
cars.
Do you drive all of them at the same time?
He does.
Yeah. Just basically,
He ties them
like
all to a
one
sled
meter.
and
I
then
take
whips
this car
them.
ahead and then get out of the car, go to the other car,
Aakash is
meter,
saying,
move it 1 meter
You
ahead.
think
like
your
that.
cars are huskies.
Yeah, correct.
Powai is really strange, man. I won't go to Powai.
He stands
Come,
on a
buddy.
rickshaw
Buddy,
and he
come.
ties the 9 cars ahead
Good
of them.
car.
And the thing is, in Powai, this is normal, Aakash. Nobody
Yeah.
even blinks,
Correct.
you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
इसमें क्या है?
Cars are our pets.
Wait,
He
Next
even has
up.
the big Ben-Hur spikes on the wheel.
Hey, this reference only I'll get.
Hey, we all know
Sponge is
Ben-Hur,
the-
okay? What are you
Hey,
talking
Sponge is from Delhi. It's not Ben Hur, it's Ben Chod.
Yeah. All right. Next up is from Bhopal.
Silverie,
yes,
Silverie,
yes,
Silverie. Yeah.
It's about
That's-
divorce. Akash, go. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, Aakash, sorry, yeah. Sorry, too soon, Aakash. Sorry, too soon.
Okay.
She's not inside the room, but
But you're still
she's
looking
a
around. Look at the
soul.
body language.
Now that
Yeah.
she's gone.
Okay.
Very
So,
difficult.
a divorce party was scheduled for the 18th of September in
Yeah.
Bhopal by a group called the
Nice.
Bhai Welfare Society.
wow.
They are
Lovely.
they're an NGO that also runs like a call service for divorced men who are going through divorce and not finding it easy.
See,
the
you
legal
guys talk
process,
about
etc.,
minority
etc.
appeasement and all that.
Yeah.
The lowest minority appeasement would be the divorced man. No one thinks of the divorced man as a sufferer.
Well, yeah,
It's always
kind
the sexism being
But that's-
what it is. It's always the other
and
way around.
it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because like men who have gotten divorced are so much likelier to die of heart attack and suicide and all of
And
that.
bad
So
hygiene.
it makes sense. Like it's actually.
Wait, divorced men are more likely to have that than divorced women. Is that a fact?
No, then other men. Let's see the women out of this for that.
Okay.
No, then other men.
Then other men.
Men who are not
Yeah.
divorced
Got it.
vis-a-vis men who are divorced.
Got it.
Or men who cannot get divorced because no one will marry them, like in the case of.
Got it. But I'm sure some divorces
Yes.
also lead to better health conditions. Like
Oh yeah.
that.
Ask
Also.
any married
Yeah,
man.
No, but like divorces are great, right?
Akash. Why are divorces great, Akash? Please
Don't
tell
talk
us.
to Akash. He's in the honeymoon period.
Was
Yeah.
that great?
Honeymoon period is different.
No, he's telling us an argument for divorce.
I'm saying divorces are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a divorce is like, it's like when the thing is
Wow.
not working.
Akash,
and
superb,
it's-
yeah.
That's fine, guys.
I mean, no, just look at your thinking. You've just reached marriage and already you're saying divorce is great.
Divorce is great, yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it's the cauterization, it's the amputation of the gangrened foot. It's a good thing.
Okay.
What a way to call
Oh
it.
my
marriage.
God.
Well done, yeah.
You guys go to the next wedding. No, it's
Putting
fine.
down
It's
a dead
fine.
dog.
Not an issue.
Gaurav Katara says Mr. Sparsh travels from Delhi to Mumbai in his electric car, which is true because the
No,
train
but he's sitting in the booth the entire time.
Do we have footage of you in the booth or not?
Yeah. So basically, when we recorded the episode with Cyrus in the Volvo and the guest, and as the producer, Sparsh had to be inside.
He didn't
the
have
booth,
to.
Hidden.
He didn't have to. He wanted to.
He wanted
That's the
to.
funny thing.
He literally
This is
wanted
why
to.
he's not a
Like,
Mumbaiker.
there's no problem.
No
You sit in the
Mumbaiker
backseat,
would think
no?
of being so serious about the
you
job.
sit in the backseat. What's the
Yeah.
problem?
I mean, if Silverie was a producer, he'd be like,
He wanted
Bocha,
to
you started the
recreate
car
his
from on the
bachpan.
phone
He wanted to
texting.
recreate
maximum.
his kidnapping, is what you're saying, Akash?
No.
Yeah, he wanted to recreate some old Noida
That's
memories.
true.
That's all.
No, kidnapping was in Patna.
Yes, exactly.
Where he got kidnapped.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Shreyas, if you don't know, it's
So,
a true
no-
story. Yeah?
Yeah.
As a kid, he got kidnapped as a minor, like as a 2-year-old
Wow.
infant. Sorry.
Wow.
The maid who was working there, the lady who was working in the house, she took him and ran away.
Wow.
They didn't realize the parents.
And
were
then
like,
because he
parents
was so
replied,
pretty.
"ठीक है."
And then the kidnapper got Stockholm syndrome.
yeah.
For Sparsh. कि
Yeah.
तू अच्छा बच्चा है, अरे मेरे इधर को क्यों kidnap किया? जा
Sparsh
लगा,
was
लगा,
so
लगा.
sincere they had to return him. You can't bear those kids. The perfect goody kiddies.
Do you remember?
But
Do you
actually,
remember
if you
anything?
listen to the music album, the third song is about this.
About
only.
the kidnapping.
The Spotify show you're talking about?
Is a song called what's the song
You've
called?
written a song
his
about your
album.
pain? What is
Your
it called? Huh?
It's
Bachcha ko pakada.
It's called Kidnap.
Pardon my translation.
Kidnap.
It's not a happy
Yes,
song.
kidnapper
Shrutia,
mujhe pyar
why are you
kar.
singing it like a happy
I mean,
song?
see, it can't be.
Next, what is your... Look at his bloody album. Bestiality, sex with animals. What the hell? He's not happy things.
But that sounds about right, Cyrus, the way you said
I
it.
think if
My
it's a
favorite
kidnap,
song.
if it's a kidnapping song, they won't say kidnap in it. They won't give it
Yeah.
away. It'll be
Yeah.
like music. The music
Yeah.
will.
Baba, your song is
Hamisha.
going to be called Ice Cream.
Hamisha is trying to.
Ice Cream.
Hamisha is trying to get us back on track by asking Bhopal ka kya hua, Silverie?
Yes.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yes.
Why do you always stop in the middle of your...
It's me. Yes. I am the problem.
No,
Correct.
but you never complete the story. From the
not
first
yet,
episode,
not-
we haven't got a story completed.
Yeah. It's all my fault.
But I
All
think
my fault.
it's a step in the right direction. Divorces need to be celebrated.
No, but
Right.
no.
Yeah, a
but
positive
let me-
spin is always a good thing, even for a negative thing.
Correct.
Like even a death or whatever. You got to look at something
Absolutely.
good
But-
coming out of it.
so there were about-
the empty room. Yeah.
So this party was going to be in celebration of 18 recent divorcees who are a member of this NGO, who are members of this NGO.
Oh.
Okay, but the invite of the NGO
Is
went
divorcee the
viral
right word
online.
for the male also? I'm not sure.
What?
Sorry,
I think divorcee is only for the female. We'll check with the chat.
no, I think divorcee is like
For both?
Gender
yeah,
neutral.
gender
Divorcee.
Yeah,
Divorcee.
gender neutral.
Gender neutral. Okay.
To be
Sorry
divorcee.
to interrupt again. When
Yeah,
you lose your
that's fine.
flow,
Yeah.
you dig your nose in the middle. Then he's upset. Go back to Madhya Pradesh. There's
Okay,
a
okay.
city called Bhopal.
so-
in Bhopal, yeah.
The invite of this party went viral online, and people started protesting.
Who people?
Dude, dumb people. Because they're like, this party is going against Hindu and Indian Riti Rivaj. So you can't have this party now.
Yeah.
So now since then they've had to cancel
Yeah.
the
You mean
event.
divorce is not allowed? God, you Hindus are
No, you
finished.
can't celebrate.
We are safe, yaar.
They're
For
saying
all of us, divorce is allowed, and you guys are allowed.
Yeah, crazy. They're saying you can't celebrate a divorce. Dude. Like, what the hell? That is
That's
just,
messed up.
So
dude,
once
poor
you're married,
guy,
you
he went
can't
through
get
like
out
a
of it.
harrowing process, probably, right? Like, let them fucking enjoy.
But
Yeah.
like Antariksh, look at it from the point of view of the person protesting. They live in Bhopal. Not a lot happens there. How do you gain political traction in your mohalla? You have to
protests.
target
Something.
newer and more innovative things.
Yeah.
Right? Now, we've not reached the point where you protest girls going to school. We will eventually. But now you have to do something.
Yeah.
So who do you target?
Yeah.
But having said that,
Also, they probably feel sad that they haven't had the balls to get divorced.
I
yet.
think that's a better answer. I feel there's a lot of jealousy.
Mm.
That, you're getting divorced, having a good time, but I can't. So I think that's always a problem.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, you can understand the anger. But I can't understand this Hindu
They should have
tradition
just
nonsense.
snuck into the party.
What?
They should have just pretended to be divorced people and had a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You think we should support the movement by encouraging our listeners to get divorced?
I
if
think
they do, we
first,
send them
Shreyas,
merchandise.
you and Silverie get married. Okay? I'm not to each other.
To each
I mean,
other? Okay.
whatever.
Damn it, then
That's
so
also
nahi.
good.
I'm down.
Because
Yeah, exactly. Cyrus
until
said
you
no,
guys
but-
get married, we can't put you all in this position to discuss divorce.
We don't know the perspective.
Yeah,
we have no
it's,
idea.
It's like, Kunal talking
Yeah.
about sports. He's
Right.
never played any. So,
Right.
it's just wrong.
Yeah.
So I think once you get married, then you give us your perspective.
Yeah.
Akash
But
is early
Cyrus,
days.
you've never had a divorce yourself.
No,
So
right
you
now I
can't
don't want to
talk
get
about
divorced because I'm too old. But for first 15 years of marriage, I want to get divorced.
Right.
Every
Okay.
Friday. And I want to go back to marriage on Sunday.
Cyrus, have you ever pretended to not be married?
Bro, I have had 2 moments
Oh,
in my
I
life.
thought you were showing your no ring on your finger.
that's what
he-
no
that's
ring.
what he's
That's
Yeah.
me pretending.
Twice in my life, I had these horrific moments with my hair stood in my. One was the Bakra shoot we did with this Coca-Cola executive guy who, when we sent the girls to the table, he took out the ring and we had a top shot of how he took out the ring, bro. It was so. I mean, that's sleazy.
Yeah,
He was
that
talking,
is
oh, hi.
very-
He says, can we sit here? There's no place. Yeah, of course. Straight away, takak, nikal diya. And top shot, ye do camera se kuch nahi hua. But from the top, you saw it because he kept it low, na? But from the top, we had a master like that and we saw it. Second, Malaika and me on a flight going to London. And this guy came and started talking to us. He was standing next to us, whatever. And while talking, he slipped off because
ring.
she was being really nice and all that. So he thought, okay, she's almost flirting with me, which she wasn't. We were just
Right.
passing time.
Yeah.
And he took out the thing and I was sitting in the aisle.
You saw that.
Right, the finger was next to my face. And he pulled it off like almost like, we are both men, na, so it's okay.
Wow,
You understand, na?
I've only ever heard about this
No,
happening in movies.
but
Like people
it's-
slip off
It's a
their
horrible
ring fingers
feeling
and
when
all.
you see it live, because it's like, what kind of guy does
You're
that?
seeing
Yeah.
a crumbling marriage in
It's
front
not
of
coming
your
marriage,
eyes.
it's just disgustingly like sly.
Yeah,
I mean, if
yeah.
you
But
want to
Cyrus,
flirt,
why are
that's
you
fine,
friends with so many home wreckers? Yeah, like that's the question.
Bro, these 2 guys are my only friends. Be nice.
All right. It's time we go for a break. So we'll be right back after this very short
One
break.
second, are you the host? I don't understand these comments anymore. Are they all drinking during the show early morning? And should we be doing a ban of this? Or should we get a...
Why? What are you reading? Which comment?
Harvespa, my Parsi cousin, says another shot taken, but I can't remember what this is in context. Or maybe it's from the last podcast.
Maybe it's about divorce and stuff. Something. I don't know.
What a pregnant pause. We all are stunned.
Okay.
The mystery of what Harvespa is trying to say.
We try to remember what we
Yeah.
talked about.
There's been no controversial
Is it
subject
possible?
except for the fact that somebody got married, went for a Suhag Raat in Kerala, and then finds the most important man in India next to him.
Yeah.
And I wonder whether he tried to get his room taken care of by the PMO. Like, yeah, just put it in 161 also.
Akash, what do you
Try.
do if Modi knocks and you know how he knocks? He knocks in the middle of the night. Do you open the door?
What I know is that all domestic trips taken by the Prime Minister are paid for by the Ministry of Defense. And I can't find accounts for any of these
Why is
trips
the
or
Ministry
how
of
much money
Defense
they
pay for
spend
the
on
trip?
internet.
What's the defense touch here?
You
It
tell
should be
me.
Ministry of Tourism or something. Why would it be defense?
No, but it's
Or
like
Home Ministry.
he takes part of the security.
Oh,
forces
because of
all
the
that.
security involved.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
well answered.
Yeah.
Beta, today you have made me proud.
Yeah,
This is a
sometimes.
perfectly
I have-
logical
I have my
answer.
Defense
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Home
yeah.
Ministry? I'll have to get that checked.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Either it's defense or
Akash,
Home
you have to go back to Kerala.
Okay.
That's the only way. You joined Rahul Gandhi's walk. Catch up quickly.
All right.
Hey, bro,
Next
is it
up.
okay in the yatra if you take a ride in the middle? Is it okay?
Like you mean Ghoda Gadi?
No, if I'm
Oh.
doing the walk, I'm like, yeah, come on, walking from Kochi to Trivandrum, I'm
You
tired.
could actually be on horseback though.
No,
right?
I'm saying you're the back. You're one of the backbencher guys. You're the back. You go tuck, and somebody gives you a ride on a tuk-tuk or whatever. And is it possible or is it?
I mean, it is, but it's not
It
the
is
same
cheating.
visual, you know.
It's-
You're doing it for a cause.
you're
You have
doing
to
cross
walk.
country.
That's
That's
Rahul
Yeah.
Gandhi on a motorbike,
Yeah.
That's
And
not
he
right.
goes, he goes, shh.
Will they brand the plane also?
Sorry?
He's gonna take a plane at some point, right? He's gonna take a
suppose,
plane at some
150
point.
days is too much of walking, yeah.
You know,
What if someone has to pick him up?
yeah,
What
right.
if someone has to pick Rahul Gandhi up?
I would
Like,
really
What
like.
about Rahul
like a
Gandhi?
movie lady,
There
you
are 90-year-old politicians joining. What about Rahul Gandhi? He's one of the fittest. There's some seriously scary people there.
You know, one thing, one way they
Anything
can
happens.
travel without harming the environment is getting a Volvo. That will really fix it.
Not one.
XC40 Recharge.
Because we
XC40
need lots
Recharge
of.
powered
In
by-
fact, I'm going to use my good office with Volvo to buy as many as possible because there's so many people on this march.
That's true.
And then the BJP protesting the march, they'll need a Volvo also because they're
that's true.
alongside.
Yeah.
100%.
And we are secular as a car company, so we can all the parties get
To
cars,
everyone.
except the Communist Party of India because they say they
Yes.
don't believe in capitalism. So then we can't. I mean, this is a capitalist concept selling motor cars. So I'm sorry, they don't get it.
True. But I'm sure they believe in transport, no?
Yeah, but then there's cattle. you get on the back of a cow. And
No, but then the other parties don't believe in using cattle in other things. So
yeah, but the thing is, the cattle will also get you at the same pace as the yatra at the moment. It's the same thing.
True.
Man and cow walking together hand in hand. This is the best advertisement for Indian culture.
And cows are never
Are
mind.
us.
All right, next up.
Oh,
we have
topic 2.
Yeah, topic 3 now.
So
Yeah.
I'll while you set it up, I'll just go and take a phone call, a conference call with 7 countries.
No, but then you'll come back and you'll disturb every sentence that I
touchy,
speak
touchy.
about the topic.
Come
is
on,
this what a
beta.
marriage is like? This sounds like, yeah.
We're about to get a divorce now.
And the one with the beard's my wife. Let's be very clear. Yeah.
All right. Don't talk about Aisha like that. Yeah, okay, fine. All right. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates have basically partnered with Samsung to come up with a
And Mrs.
waterless-
Samsung. Well, let's make a couple things. Bill and Melinda, Mr. and Mrs. Samsung come together.
Okay, yeah. To develop a prototype of a waterless toilet. Okay, so this has been in the works for the last 5
Foreigners
years.
are mad, I tell you. First, they
Yeah.
won't clean their bums.
वो लोग को बोल
Okay.
सुलभ शौचालय आके देखिए एक बार सब अपना टॉयलेट वाटरलेस ही है.
How do we convince Westerners to clean themselves with water? What documentary do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they
true.
see Akshay
Like,
Kumar's
you know-
toilet? Don't they understand our culture? What's
Yeah.
going on?
But so basically, this is because in a lot of places you don't really get a water that it's not available
You're
everywhere.
telling me that in
Yeah,
first
so-
world countries they don't get water.
No, they're doing it
No,
for
but they're
us.
doing for
no?
other
for
countries.
us.
Yeah.
It's a part
They
of
are not using that.
आप
Don't worry.
आप लोगों के लिए है, ठीक है,
it's as a
आप लोगों
part
के लिए है.
of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation ka some of the work that they do with
Yeah.
children in African countries and in
So
Asian
to
countries.
clean only children in African countries have come up with this concept. Just to understand.
Ideally, it would be worldwide, but so basically
I'm
what it does,
just asking.
basically what it does, it filters out the water, the liquid waste, and the solid waste, which is shit. It turns into ash, which is basically it like combusts it in a way internally, and then whatever's left.
Isn't this like the pet product that we're
Relax.
also talking about? HF, huh?
HUFT. No, that's
HUFT. No? Okay.
No.
Oh. One sec. He's
just realized
he's been taken. Silverie's gone into another pregnant pause because he feels he's put his foot in his mouth or something.
I mean, Cyrus, man, like what is
It's
there?
okay.
now,
We're just the host and the anchor. I mean, it's just the two people who should know all this. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I mean, really, dude.
I mean, everybody else is excused. Akash is excused. Shreyas is excused. Sparsh is new.
yeah,
Rishi
we both are
Chavan,
fired now, Cyrus.
Who will fire us? I mean,
Okay, no, that's
fact
fine.
matters that no one left
Yeah.
to fire us.
Wait,
All
wasn't
gone.
Bill Gates trying to bring water to all these places a few years
I'm
ago?
glad you
Now
want to
he's
go back
like,
to
He's
the
like
story.
he's given up on waterless karenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
This is
next time
actually
he's
similar-
like how to live a toiletless existence. He
Yeah.
just keeps going one step ahead and ahead, incorporate the problem into whatever.
Why can't he stick to coding? This is
Eventually, he'll just upload us to the Matrix. That's
There
the
you
whole
go.
plan.
Yeah, you remember on Shark
Right.
Tank India?
But here's what I don't understand.
What?
Melinda and him are not talking.
That doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I mean, but it's a foundation still.
I think had they talked, they would have figured out how to bring water to these
I think
places.
so.
Yeah.
Imagine if she was supposed to bring the bartan, he gets the pani. She doesn't get the bartan, so he's carrying it in his hands and going up and down village after village. It's all leaking everywhere.
Also,
you know?
this has been in the works for like the last 5 years or so. Okay, because I saw an interview of Bill Gates on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah
Yeah.
talking to Ronnie Chang about this, about how they have a competition going. I think they're putting in like some hundreds of millions of dollars in this project where they are funding people who have ideas
Guys,
for
why-
waterless toilets.
Shreyas, stop writing comedy. Go and get this sorted. There's money to be made here.
Toilet.
Let's do the right thing. Between one of us, we need to get... Come on.
Do you have any ideas at the top of your mind? Waterless
Himisha
toilets,
says.
what can we do?
Himisha says Bill Gates
Make
to be
up
sent to the
words and
divorce
tell
party in
them.
Bhopal.
Then explain the strategy later. What is Himisha
He
saying?
says Bill Gates to be sent to the divorce party in Bhopal because he's.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very good
he should,
idea.
absolutely, yeah.
And they can
Don't
pick up-
cancel it.
Then he'll have toilets that are cleaned with tears.
No, the
Like,
party
itna
is getting
mar
away
doge.
from that. Now they're happy again. They're happy.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to celebrate your singledom also. People should look at everything positively.
Yeah.
If you lose the job, Silverie, it's a great feeling. You don't have to come from Powai all the way here.
Okay.
You know, just think of it that way. You and your huskies can go up and down circles in Powai and you'll be fine. Everything will be good. Yeah.
Wait, you actually have a husky?
No,
7.
I don't have any dogs.
They are actually cars.
One for every dog. One for every
But you know
car.
how you're supposed to humor people who are not well mentally? So we just say yes to everything.
Got it.
How are the huskies, beta?
The cars are fantastic. This waterless toilet thing reminds me.
Oh,
of-
how sweet. He won't give up. He won't give up.
What
Trying.
does it
trying.
remind you of?
Reminds me of Shark Tank India. Mein, there was a product which had come in, which is called pea shoot, which basically is like this funnel kind of thing, which is made of paper, and you pee inside it. Your pee becomes solid. It solidifies, and you can then throw it in the
Then
trash.
you can wear it in a ring and you can have
But
it. as
sure,
a
you
memento.
can do anything you want with
Shoot
it.
as in CHUTE.
CHUT. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Just checking.
that's how shoot is. Yeah,
Stop
that's
it,
correct
stop it.
only.
Okay, just move on. What's the topic? Akash, please.
Yeah,
Come in
correct only.
as a married man, the
Please
wise
shoot.
man, come in with something. Come in at the right time. Wow, Silverie did research.
I know that there's a plastic shoot that women have, which is like so that they can
Are
stand
we,
in.
are we staying with this? Because if we're staying with this, I need
Yeah,
to watch
Yeah,
this.
I think
let's take-
you're right. I've heard of this.
It's a
Akash and Silverie, we
portable-
need to take this outside.
But this is an actual topic, dude. Pea shoot
You know how I
was
found out about this?
one
I
of my
was-
favorite products from
He's
Shark Tank.
saying something.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Akash, go ahead.
I was looking for some travel accessories. I wanted a travel towel and a travel, that sanitizer for the
What you
toilet
flick
seat.
from the hotel normally. But then
And
because
this is one of the products that was very prominent on the list. It was like, travel urinator type of travel urinal for women or something it was
Wow.
called.
Oh yeah. Wow.
this guy's
Yes.
never getting divorced.
Yeah.
He always puts the wife ahead. He's got the urinator
great,
for
yeah.
women. The
Great
urinator for
thinking.
men, which is basically open
Yeah.
the window and fire away. That he doesn't think about at all. Yeah.
Maybe she gets pissed off at that. Okay, hey guys, I have some private privacy here. Eh? Akash, what is this? I don't need
Pissed
Yeah.
off, huh?
pissed off. Sorry.
Okay.
But what are you insinuating?
Huh?
What are the pee habits of Mr. and Mrs. Mehta?
Yeah,
are
what
you
does that
insinuating?
mean? What are you
No.
trying to say here?
I'm saying maybe can't
Maybe
she-
what?
No, give me the visual. I'm not understanding. Why is she pissed off?
No, because he's being too involved.
Okay.
Okay, I need some privacy of my own. You don't need to know everything
Oh,
about my pee habits and my
he shouldn't be
toilet
okay.
times and all that.
You know, I've been Cyrus. You can weigh in on this because you've been married for so long. I've been asking this on stage to people, married people, whether they see each other take a shit or not.
But after 21 years of marriage, we don't have any boundaries. All this is okay. The only problem is
Right.
I'm a nervous peer.
Right.
I'm a nervous
And-
peer. So if you stand next to me while peeing, then I
Okay.
can't pee. It just stops.
Oh.
No,
And
but
she
if
does
you're
it
taking a
purposely
shit
just to
and she
stop
needs
me.
to brush her
Have you
teeth.
tried pea shoot? That helps.
I'm going
No,
to try
if you're,
pee shoot.
if you're taking
Yeah.
a shit,
Well, generally,
and
if
she
you
needs
want,
to wash her hands or
the
something.
women or people you've dated, men or women who like to hang around while you take a shit, I mean, that's also saying something about them. And if that's okay with you, then that's fine. I personally think if you really want to sit while I'm on the pot, I mean, that's fine. Because that's your thing.
And the other way around, would you sit? If...
Never.
Never.
I wouldn't even be in the room. I take a 45-minute break and open windows and all that. I mean, Silverie went into
Yeah.
the washroom just before we started the show.
Yeah, I
And you
smelled
went
it
out
up.
of the office.
Amit has
Smelled
changed
it up.
offices. He's gone back to the old one.
Yes. Correct. It's what it is. But yeah,
I got a candle and all for
Yo,
them.
that is a very important accessory. The candle when you have to share
Agarbatti,
bathroom.
Yeah.
agarbatti.
Okay, we've got some breaking news coming in
Oh,
right
shit.
now.
No. What? What happened?
Nothing. It's just
No. Is it that?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What is
Oh,
it, boy? What is it?
It's unbelievable.
Who is it?
India has declared
at the
independence
door?
from England again.
So, all right, let's go to some AMAs. We have some announcement to make before AMAs. All right, show plugins.
We have show plugins to make before, which you're going to do right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know which show to plug in though.
Please
What are you
plug
talking
my,
about?
my show.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, Akash's show. Okay.
There's
okay.
a communication
Akash
gap.
and
That's why
Shreyas' show.
a lot of
All right.
pauses are happening.
All right.
The producers doing damsharas from
There was
one
some
side.
confusion that happened.
And it would help if Sparsh walk close
Yeah.
while,
Yeah.
talking. Because, now we can't understand what he's saying.
We have a few podcasts to plug. One is Aakash and Naveen's podcast, Vartalab.
Yeah.
How's that going, man, Aakash? How's the current season
So
going?
which
It's
wife do
going
you
really
like
well, man.
better?
We're having so much
Which
fun.
wife do you like better, Naveen or the actual wife?
No, I to like my school wife, Meet, the most. So I have, several over the years. But like, not that Meet is in school and he's my
See
wife.
him taking
but
out
like
the ring.
when
I
we were
can see
in
it
school.
from there. He's doing that.
But hey, I'm going on tour. I'm doing my new special, The Wedding Show, which is about a wedding, not my wedding. But it's, and we're going all over the country.
You
I'm
should get
starting
Karan
with,
Johar as
Gujarat this
consultant.
week.
He's very good with wedding shows.
Yeah.
I will definitely
So
do
where
that.
are you going?
We're doing Jamnagar, Rajkot, Ahmedabad, Jamnagar, Rajkot, Ahmedabad, Surat, Vadodara for Gujarat. Then we're doing pretty much the rest of the country as
Without
well.
stopping?
So name the city. Huh?
Bhopal.
Jabalpur, Jamshedpur.
We're doing Jamnagar. We're doing Amravati, Varda, Chandrapur, Nagpur as well. Chote shehron mein Guwahati we're doing. Though Guwahati is
My
not a small
God, be
city.
Wow.
careful.
Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad. So always.
But all this is
Chandigarh,
without
I'll
stopping
do
or
the
there's a
comedy
gap?
festival.
Wow, yeah.
No gap every weekend for the next year or
Wow.
so.
What a hardworking guy.
So that should
I
then
may
ask
go to
me how my
Calcutta.
marriage
Yeah,
is.
now
in
he has a-
October.
he has a family.
Yeah.
to support.
Once.
Akash does.
Yeah. But yeah, the tickets are on Book My Show. Please come and watch. It's
You
very
haven't bought the
important that you
tickets for
watch.
all these
I need
flights?
to make a living.
What the hell?
Why don't you
I
buy
bought
your
the
own
tickets
tickets
to
like the
fly.
Why did
producer
you
of
get a Volvo
Brahmastra?
electric? That's what you need.
Like the producer of Brahmastra,
And you
just
can
buy your
drive.
own tickets and make it a full house with nobody in the audience.
By the way, this is how much of a shell I've been living in because I've been preparing
Yeah.
for this show. Yesterday, Silverie told me that Brahmastra is a movie. That's when I found out.
Okay, wow.
You're not the
You had
only
no
one.
idea
You're
what
not the
Brahmastra
only
was?
one. That was the problem. Yeah.
You had never heard of the movie Brahmastra?
But now that you brought it up, so the papers say it's a big success now. So is it a success or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
failure? First it's a big
So
failure. I can't understand.
it's an okay movie, but it'll earn the money that it needs to because
So
of
it's a success. Forget whether you
Yeah,
liked
sure.
it. Is it a success?
Yeah, I would
It's-
say.
the right wing is so
See,
dumb.
but the thing is,
they boycott a movie, and after that, the people on the left feel like they have an obligation to watch it
Wow.
just because they have
Reverse
to.
psychology worked
no,
in the
no,
end.
that's
Okay,
not
okay.
that's not exactly it.
I-
I'll tell you why.
I know so many
There are
people
multiple
who
You've got
factors.
two
watching it
children,
like that.
Akash.
There are
Listen to the way they
multiple
talk.
factors. There are
Two
multiple
5-year-olds.
factors.
Just listen to this.
There are multiple factors as to why people are watching. the
Okay,
movie,
give us
okay?
multiple factors. now.
One is Alia and Ranbir ka whole marriage
Factor
happened
one.
from this. Okay,
Yeah.
so people are excited to see them on screen first time.
Really, who gives a
Dude,
fuck?
a lot of people.
The people who
A
weren't
lot
invited
of
to the
people.
wedding
Yeah,
wanted to come but didn't
yeah.
come. Now they can see
People
it
who
from
had
the movie.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
firstly that, okay. Then
Shreyas, just FYI, station पे ultrasound का photo भी
Yeah,
मिल रहा है.
correct.
Just
अरे
so you
लेना
know.
पड़ेगा भाई
Yes,
जाते
correct.
जाते.
Then the VFX in the movie and action in the movie are top notch. Okay, VFX are excellent. I would say like MCU level, almost there, right up there. Okay, so they're great. Like so, all the set pieces, action set pieces are very well done, very well choreographed. It looks fantastic. The story is a little lacking.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
The most important thing is lacking.
dude, it can't
Good.
be helped. It's very sad, but it is true. But I think the visuals are so great that somehow people are still just for the visuals going for to the.
But like, what
because
kind,
it is a big screen
but visuals-
experience.
what kind
right?
of a viewer are you? You just want to see visuals without a story.
No,
Story is
I
lacking.
I
you just
too
see
went
colors
for
and
I went for a movie,
dumb
good movie.
viewer.
No, what we've
But there were
understood
certain
is
things fall short.
the movie is really
Can't
good
help
if there's no sound. That
Yes.
seems to be the problem. You remove the sound,
No,
it's
that's
great. The
too
visuals
long.
are
It
great.
will
The
be too long,
visual
yeah.
effects are great, but the
Yeah.
sound is the problem.
But then also like
But
other factors,
it's like
right?
a Transformers movie, right,
Yeah.
Shreyas? Like
But
a
who saw the
Transformers
movie?
is
Who
just
saw the
there to
movie?
watch shit explode. And
Akash, you haven't
do
seen the
tap,
movie.
tap,
I haven't
tap
seen the
and all.
movie.
So,
Shreyas,
like,
you saw the
that's
movie?
what it's
Yeah, I
for.
saw it.
Okay, so, you saw the movie.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
and
he's the
you-
only one who can talk about it.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I would give it 2.5 stars out of 5.
What?
Yeah.
After this big talk, you're
Dude,
giving 2.
I'm telling you why
Okay.
it's successful. I'm not
Can
saying
we,
it's a good movie.
can we
Okay.
complicate
Okay.
it slightly because this is too easy, 2 out of 5 and all that. What if your number is 393? Now how many stars will you give it? But then I'll get a more clear idea.
I don't know. The thing is, the budget of the movie is 400 crores.
Okay.
Okay, so it has earned about 175 or something odd crores right now.
Okay, so it's like a podcast. Way in debt. way in debt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because it's a 400 crore film, any other regular film which has already earned 175 crore would be enjoying in profits right now.
That's a stupid point, yeah.
But
It's
why?
like India's GDP is, because of the size that India is, it's got to be something. But you can't compare with a really small country
No.
like Antigua.
But the thing is, see, even if the movie is hugely successful,
Do you
But
remember the
it won't
first
make its
Indian
money
movie
back.
that was a 100 crore movie?
The first
dude, I looked this up yesterday. You
Sholay.
know, I looked this up yesterday.
It was Devdas.
No!
Sholay is still running.
It was
First
Sholay is
100
still
crore
running.
movie is Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. Look it up. I looked it up just
Ah,
yesterday.
okay.
He's
Just
very
for this.
confident. I believe
And the
him.
second 100
That's
crore
insane.
saved so much money, just gone. You know what I mean? 100 crores.
How much did Hello Friends make?
We're still waiting to hear from the accountant. The first one killed himself.
Okay.
But you know, one argument that I don't like at all on social media that Bollywood people are sharing.
One argument on social media that you don't like.
One out of
Where's
many.
this guy
The
living
only
here?
argument I don't like.
Is that everyone saying, hey, everyone watched Brahmastra, they have worked so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Everyone's working hard for
It's very
everything.
close to jingoism and
Yeah.
patriotism going
Yeah.
to circle
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
They
See,
really
but
did
the
it
thing
for the
is-
country, yaar. Let's
Again, in
watch it.
defense of Brahmastra, though, I will say that it is important. I feel it is important to promote these kind of movies because they're at least trying
This
for
Ranbir
something
Kapoor
very unique.
knockoff
Exactly what you
is
said.
absolutely
Exactly what you said is
corrupted.
coming live.
I
Can
truly
you imagine
feel-
your
I truly
portrait is
believe-
live now? Exactly.
This is such bullshit. By that logic, you should have watched Bahubali भी देखना
तो
चाहिए
देखा
ना
ना।
फिर तो Bahubali
Forget
was
that.
also
हो गया ना,
Why do you
Bahubali
support
तो
the
कमाल
poor
है ना
struggling
उसने।
stand-up
और क्या?
comedians? You know, their
Yeah.
heart is in it, but you know they don't get enough support.
Yeah,
etc.,
nobody
etc.
comes and watches us. We also want to.
Antariksh, you are selling out.
And I'm
selling
looking,
out
Silverie,
your
if
people.
you're
I'm
looking
hoping
to
to.
help people and have your own NGO, Brahmastra shouldn't be the bloody NGO that you're
For
looking at.
sure.
Now. You'll be
Hey.
helping the girl child or
Divorce
cancer
party
patients,
नहीं तो
imagine
वो
old
take them
people
for-
or
Just
cancer
imagine,
patients.
I'm
This
telling
guy's
him-
going after
See, see,
budget
see.
film
Imagine,
feeling
I'm
bad for them.
Brahmastra-
trying to
400
plug
crore,
a
they work
two.
so hard, we should support them.
I must say, Brahmastra also promotes
trying-
divorce because the love
exactly.
story is so fuck all in the movie.
Antariksh, here I am trying to sell tickets to my live show and you are telling people to watch Brahmastra.
Akash is cancelled two.
This is what
Akash
you are
had to
doing.
cancel 2 venues
Yeah,
because of the podcast. You be very careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
तू मेरे पेट पे
Akash,
लात
you should
मार
also
रहा है.
cancel your show and go watch Brahmastra. Yeah.
Okay, should we take
Alright,
AMAs?
let's go to AMAs.
In all cities, Jamnagar, Bhopal,
Huh.
Bhubaneswar, everywhere where Aakash is performing, Brahmastra is also there. So
Yeah,
just
and
keep
Shreyas might be opening
At
for
the-
Akash in all those cities.
Yes, at the same time.
at the same time.
Shreyas, any other plugs that you like plugging?
This Thursday,
One
as
second,
a-
one second. He's trying to be sexual, so let's give him a minute.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
there are a couple of vibrators I would like to
Okay!
recommend.
I don't want these 5-year-olds on the show. We can only have 1 5-year-old. That's me. We can't have 3.5. Akash is going to sleep, by the way.
Yeah. Shreyas.
But one thing I want to quickly plug is in a month from now, How to Citizen Season 2 is going to come out. And it's going to be mind blowing. The kind of people we have been
Yeah.
traveling all over the country to shoot some
Yeah.
very fun episodes. I don't think I can reveal any more much or we'll get banned before only, but be on the lookout.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Wow.
And great visuals and special effects.
Incredible visuals.
That's all, because that's important to us.
VFX is very good.
VFX is
Listen to it on
everything.
mute and you'll be fine.
I'm always doing that.
It is a 400 rupee budget, okay?
That's
है
true.
ना? Full 400 rupees have been
That's
spent
true.
on this.
And that's why you need
Phenomenal.
to support all the
Yeah.
hard
Yeah,
work that
so that
people
they
have
can
been
make the
doing.
The
money
sad
back.
part,
Yes.
you've not made the 175 bucks
Yes.
also.
Not
yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
One day, soon.
All right. Let's go to AMAs, peoples.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored, I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
Grim Fandango has asked, AMA, very important, he says. Cyrus, would you want to have a ropeway car from Malabar Hill down to Bombay Gym?
Yeah, man. Ganpati was very scary that last day, that 1.5 hours in traffic at 6 in the morning. I felt terrible. But it's every week there's something else. And VIP
in the
movement.
morning or traffic?
Bro, the thing is that everybody's there because they want to see Lal Bagh Cha Raja.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone I tell this story, you're so lucky. I was the only person. I can't say, but I have to say in the country. I was the only person who got out of the car angry. Lal Bagh Cha Raja is right there, blessing you. I mean, everyone I told, rich or poor, how lucky.
Yeah.
People have waited hours. People have come from everywhere.
Yeah.
People are dying there waiting just for a glimpse. And everyone takes their phone out, they're touching their heart, chest, everything, doing all the blessing thing.
Yeah.
And the only one guy, this Parsi guy, gets out of the car and he's just. And I have to go back in. Oh, then somebody recognized me. They called me by name and came to chat at 6 in the morning because they've been up for 9 hours trying to see Lal Bagh Cha Raja.
And some of these, but Ganpati
But
Visarjan.
Cyrus, as somebody who used to stay up all night at his friend's house in Sikka Nagar so we could watch Lal Bagh Cha Raja
Exactly.
at 3:30
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
passed by, I have to say you are so lucky that you got such a long
No, but
darshan.
you have no idea. It was everybody saying it's really good luck. Let's see. So far, this is the same story podcast. Nothing else happens in my life. But it just hit you suddenly. It was huge, and came on the left side. It was just 20 feet away from me at one point.
Oh, wow.
You cannot get closer unless you are Mr. Shinde.
Yeah.
Unless
who
you
was
are the
taken
Are
in
you
front.
worried someone will are the people picking it up or is it on like a thing?
Huh? No, it's mounted. It's
on
mounted
a thing.
Oh, it's on in a truck. Okay.
not
I like-
truck,
I don't
it's
know.
mounted on a proper. How to explain it?
No. Isn't it on the way to be Visarjan?
No, it's not a
It's
truck.
mounted on something. It's gonna
It's
like a
on-
hole.
it's
It's not being
It's,
Visarjanized.
and then it's being
Okay,
pulled.
it's being pulled. Okay.
I think
It's
I think
it-
I thought like
motorized.
being
I thought like
physically
200
pulled by
strongmen were
people.
like picking up.
No, you idiot. That was in 1759. There's a world here. We're talking about Volvo and electric technology and all.
Yeah,
The
I thought
world
they
is-
were like wooden logs
world
under
is-
it. They roll the wooden logs on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
murti on the
yeah,
wooden
yeah.
logs, I thought. But
That-
this Visarjan thing though, like sometimes goes very out of hand though. For instance, like on the 10th day, it was full khali, okay? Everywhere else the roads would be khali. And then suddenly, like there'll be a pocket where there is just madness of traffic because some Ganpati Visarjan people have decided to use 95% of the road for their purposes, the dancing purposes. And the car
if they
can
take
only
a wrong
5%.
lane and they get caught in
Dude,
that
it's
lane,
madness, yeah.
तर
it's just getting people out of that
गोष्ट
lane.
सांग मुंबईमध्ये राहून जर पूर्ण रोड आपण हे गणपती करता नाही वापरणार तर कशा करता वापरणार मला सांग ना तू हा
मेरी मर्जी.
No. तुझी आईची go. I'll help you.
तुझी आईचा. Don't talk about mother like that.
Yeah, say Aicha go now and then you'll be
What
saying
is
Sahib Dawood Yana.
Grip and I got another question. He says, has Shreyas managed to buy a decent Wi-Fi connection?
No,
Just
I'm
a
here.
lot of criticism. 3 times in a row, hat-trick happened.
Oh, man.
That your stupid thing, and it was in Bandra, right? This is not.
Yeah.
It's
As
Also,
we say,
another
that
question-
the Wi-Fi goes off here.
Telling you don't mess with me.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
fuck up your life.
Yeah, Ganpati Bappa!
Oh yeah, that's what. But yeah, Wi-Fi is fixed now because I'm here.
Okay. fair enough.
That's why I could get an Uber to come.
But
here.
I like your thinking because you can get out of the podcast also. No, once
Yeah.
you have that weak Wi-Fi, our insecurity is there as performers with you.
Hey,
You
don't
feel
reveal
it's-
my secrets. Hey.
No, but I think it's a beautiful get out of jail card.
Thank you.
It's boring. Thing.
Hey, it's not working. You just need a break. You can just go
No,
off.
once a year, a girl returns a call. I can understand where you're coming from. I was Shreyas. So you got to take that call. You can't wait for the next year. Yeah, come on.
True. All right, last one comes in from Ariful Islam, who says, "What's your opinion about Better Call Saul not winning an Emmy, especially Bob Odenkirk and Rhea Seehorn?"
I feel it doesn't even matter. Like
It's
Emmys
Rhea-
are whatever.
It's Rhea,
Yeah, Emmy कब हुए कब Emmy
अरे,
है क्या और
फर्क ही
किसको
नहीं
फर्क
पड़ता
पड़ता है
यार.
बुड्ढे गोरे
Show
लोग
Excuse
क्या
me.
so
सोचते हैं?
अच्छा है. बस
Obama won an Emmy.
that's the credibility. That's
Oh,
why
Obama
it's
won an
even
Emmy?
lower.
Or as we say in South, Yemi. Just kidding.
For
I
what?
apologize.
What did Obama win an Emmy for?
Huh? I can't remember.
Some documentary,
Yeah.
some.
Saturday
But I
Night
feel
Live
Emmys,
appeared.
Emmys don't even matter. It's like a selected group of people voting. People are watching
Yeah.
the show. People are liking the show. That's
Why
what
are you
matters.
getting jealous of
Yeah.
Emmys when we are struggling to get anything on any bloody broadcasting medium in this country?
Yeah, correct.
Let them be. They have their own thing and
No,
they do it quite well.
I
Yeah.
heard LOL got nominated for the Emmy, by the way.
Yes, there's a certain category that never again. The never again category it came along with Hello Friends. I got a running tribute to me throughout that section. Yeah.
RRR might be nominated for Oscars, right? Is supposed to be a submission for the Oscars, is what they're saying.
But also, they were worried. Foreign
That's our submission.
That's what
for
they're
the
saying.
Oscar.
That's great.
the
RRR
foreign
is
press thought it
excellent
was
movie,
like
yeah.
something about the
great.
English alphabet in India that you say R 3 times or something.
Yeah.
How we change things and localize it. So it's a little confusing. Let's see how it goes.
By the way, talking about Emmys.
But why not? Why can't Lal Singh Chadda go?
It's not as good a movie, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
What?
how dare you say
How
that?
dare you say that?
are your political
Maharashtra में होके.
Oh no, I forgot my character.
Marathi Bhai Sang.
What was it? But talking about Emmy nominated shows.
Marathi Gunda suddenly became English.
Became Punjabi supporter.
Punjabi, yeah.
What is this?
This is very confusing, bro. You can't threaten people in different accents.
I'm secular. I have different
Yeah, he's a really
personalities.
funny guy, na? A gangster with different accents because that's
Yeah,
he's a wannabe actor. So he's really
So it's everything from
Yeah.
everything.
Wow.
Nice.
God, write it down. That's our new show.
All right. Do we have time for one more?
While Volvo's with us, write it down fast. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
One last one.
Mirin Moy has asked, Cyrus, what do you think about these politicians? Number one, Nitish Kumar. Number two, Naveen Patnaik. Then Prin Rai, Mamta, Ashok Gehlot, Stalin, and Casey.
What a good last question.
Okay,
There's 1
Stalin.
minute to go.
Stalin, I've been studying as the worst, far bigger killer than Hitler. I'm talking about Stalin from Russia, of course.
Mm, yeah.
Say anything to me.
The OG
The OG,
Stalin.
exactly.
Yeah. Can you imagine to be named after like nobody's named Adolf Hitler?
No, so
You know
even
what I
Dolph
mean? Anymore. That's a name
Lundgren,
that's
the
gone.
A was taken out and they call him Dolph, although it's Adolf. Because that
Dolph
Adolf name
Lundgren
dies.
is Adolf Lundgren.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody takes the name Adolf, no, because they don't. Even if they were given that by their parents, they don't like it.
Yeah.
Let's say
Yeah.
the association with this guy.
No, but I thought
Yeah.
his name is Dolphin Lundgren.
Cyrus
dude.
Saukar was the last Cyrus.
His
After
name is
that-
actually Dolphin. Dude, no, Dolph Lundgren's name is actually Dolphin.
No, it's not Dolphin. Who calls it?
It is actually Dolphin. I'm pretty sure of this, dude. It's
Are you waste my
Dolphin
time
Lundgren.
discussing what this?
I'm just,
What-
dude,
what-
you can't give people wrong
Okay,
information.
so
no?
what's the daughter's name? Shark? What's going on?
I don't know.
What family is this? Really nonsense. Yeah. Okay, let's finish this.
Oh, no,
I'll-
his name is Hans Lundgren. We are both
Amazing.
wrong. It's a completely different thing.
Please, people listening, do not come to Cyrus Says for
Oh,
factual
God.
information,
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely
This is the last place, the last stop to come for anything like that. Yeah,
Okay.
just Nitish Kumar, for me, is a quintessential politician. Just one quick word. I know we're running out of time because we have to leave early. Nitish Kumar is the best because if you see his statements last year and this year, he's just got completely opposite. From talking about how great the BJP is to how bad they are within 12 months. You know,
Right.
it's just amazing. And that I just love that side to our politics. Not just Indian politics all over the world,
Yeah.
where they can literally change the entire philosophy within a few hours. So you understand how insincere everybody is.
There's a certain-
And in that, there's a sincerity. You should be happy.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when they say, I hate so-and-so community, I want to kill so-and-so caste, they mean nothing. Because tomorrow, if they get a seat where this community is strong and the electorate there, then they just switch immediately.
True.
It's all simple marketing as far as I'm concerned. What do you
Boom.
think, sir?
Summarize.
Say something about the Volvo before we go.
Volvo XC40 Recharge.
Very
Please
good.
buy it.
Electric. You forgot
Yeah.
electric. I'll write it down and give it to you. I don't want you to make a mistake again.
But
Look
it's
stupid.
I said XC40 Recharge.
You have to say electric also.
That's your
Electric,
You have to say
electric.
electric.
Just
No,
say
no.
the
electric.
electric
Silverie.
Volvo
Just say the word.
XC40 Recharge.
Wow.
This is what
Buy
happens.
it.
We have a
Woo!
producer
It is a
who's
great car.
18-year-old boy
Super safe.
running our show. Okay, who's sitting there on my head saying electric. That's his contribution to the
He
damn
said
show.
recharge. He done said electric once.
He doesn't know what recharge is from Delhi. Yeah, recharge कौन करता
Okay.
है?
Yeah. Well, Okay.
Okay, are we done?
Alright.
Franklin Templeton. I have to go to Franklin Templeton. I'm working there now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a temple? Okay.
No. They also have a catering department. You want me to put in a good word?
All right, yes, please. All right. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you. We need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.